Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video I'll be reviewing a Toyota Land Cruiser with the premium package, and I'm going to explain why this is the best SUV, brand new SUV I should say, that you can buy for under $70K. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Carl Malone Toyota here in Draper, Utah for giving me some time with this Land Cruiser. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for Will. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering this is a hybrid 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. It's also turbocharged. It goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. It puts out 326 horsepower and then 465 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy is 22 around town and then 25 on the highway. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you can see it's raised there on either side. We've got these rectangular headlights in this version of the Land Cruiser. I think they look really sharp in person. See the turn signal indicators too. We got fog lights down below. We do have some underbody protection with this as well, but yeah, overall, cool looks. Tire and wheel setup is 265 by 70 by 18 in the front and over in the rear. And it looks like you could fit a slightly wider tire with this. So these are technically 33s. You could go to a little bit of a beefier 33 if you want. Obviously, they're not all-terrain tires, but that's one of the easiest modifications on a car. You put all-terrain tires on this thing, and it will be able to go anywhere. Got these chunky fender flares. This one has side steps. You can also get it with rock rails if you want more of an off-road setup. And then here's your full side view. Look at that cool boxy design. And this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function. We've got the opening for the hatch. It says Land Cruiser on the back, which is pretty cool, and pop it open. Now the next thing that makes the Land Cruiser great is the storage space. It is super practical here in the rear. See, you've got storage there on the side as well. You do lose a little bit of vertical space because of the battery pack under the floor, but it's not too bad. So we got an outlet here in the back too. But yeah, it's practical. When you're all done, just press that button and that will lower the hatch right back down. I think the taillights in the Land Cruiser look pretty cool. You can see your iForce Max badge. Land Cruiser there on the other side. Bezel that covers the receiver hitch. And yeah, this thing can tow too. So it's got that practicality. Oh, and for those of you that like windows, look at this. Pops open. It's not as cool as the 4Runner, but it gets the job done. Now popping inside, soft touch here at the top and on this section here and down below. Really like luxury looking and feeling. And then same thing with these seats, perforated all down the center. Very fancy if you ask me. Getting in's pretty easy. You can use the side steps, but also just kind of pop in. Legroom's solid. Got a storage pocket. We've got our own climate zone here for the rear. We've got some charging ports down below as well. And then this does kind of droop down a little bit, but overall headroom's good. Now take a look at the front door panel. You can see again with all of the soft touch trim. All of our window controls here. We've got our mirror adjustments. The mirrors do power fold in, memory seats, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. And then payload on these Land Cruisers is actually pretty solid. So with this one, it's 1,100 pounds. And then here's the front seat again with all that nice perforated trim. Adjustments on the side. See, power adjustable steering wheel. We've got a bunch of controls here on the side, including turning like the outlet, opening the hatch. Trailer brake controls too, which is always a nice feature. And this is cool with the soft touch. Taking a look at the steering wheel, we've got soft touch all around. Toyota logo there front and center. We've got practical controls like adaptive cruise control, lane centering, controls for the center as well. And then we do have traditional stocks on the back. And this is cool, full digital gauge cluster, which we can use to see different bits of info on systems within the car. You can kind of change the whole screen layout if you want. This is also where the drive mode stuff will pop up. These are just the on-road modes. We also have off-road modes as well because it has multi-terrain select. 360 camera system, so trajectory lines turn in reverse. You got the bird's eye view as well. Really good resolution. It also fills in underneath the vehicle, which is pretty cool. You can see all of the shortcut buttons there on the side as well. Little volume control there too. And this is nice with the trim kind of around the screen. So we've got dual zone climate controls, heated and ventilated seats as well. Little camera button there, wireless phone charging pad, which is pretty cool. You can see the mode select for either your drive mode, your multi-terrain select, or your crawl control. It's a shifter for the 8-speed. Parking brake here with your auto hold. And this is my favorite part, center and rear locking differential, stabilizer bar disconnect. You got your stability control, 2-speed transfer case as well. Some cup holders here. And then it even has a cool box. So it's a refrigerator center console. This is nice with the trim on the top. And then sitting on the dash, very high quality feeling. Got a pretty normal glove box in this. And then we do have the camera rear view mirror. And then this has a regular center up top. So here's a quick look at the window sticker with this. So you can see this is the 4-wheel drive wagon. Has a premium package, $68,370. And so yeah, it's under $70,000. And so I'd say that with all the stuff this provides with on-road and off-road stuff, probably the best SUV you can buy for under $70,000. Brand new, at least in today's market. But let's sum things up. Let us set off in the Toyota Land Cruiser with the premium package. I reviewed one of these without the premium. It was like $64 because premium package is about $4,000, a little more than that. And I said, you know, I thought that was a Land Cruiser sweet spot. This could be the sweet spot for some people. It has a few more luxe features that some people might like the sunroof, like the cool box. You know, the camera rear view mirror and all of that. So I still like stand by my opinion with the $64,000 Land Cruiser is probably the route to go. At least that's where I would go. But I could see a lot of benefit with this one, with this version of the Land Cruiser, having a few more luxe features. Oh my gosh, the torque. Beautiful. Yeah, right off the bat, it's got some torque. And this is a body-on-frame SUV, but it is very refined for a body-on-frame SUV. I think that was the big focus with this and the GX that is basically a sibling vehicle with, is to just focus on the refinement, make it more of a luxury vehicle. It still has the off-road capability. Gosh, that powertrain's so... For a 4-cylinder, it's quite impressive. And you guys saw my comparison with this against the GX. You can't really tell the difference between this and the V6. With the acceleration, they're very similar, and the power outputs are very similar too. We'll just have to see which one ends up being more reliable in the long term. Yeah, great torque, ride quality is good. You get a little bit of busyness that you wouldn't get in a unibody car, but it doesn't bother me. I think it's more than comfortable enough. Great luxury cruiser, that is for sure. We'll get our acceleration here in just a moment. I love this powertrain. Towards the top end, you do feel that it's a 4-cylinder. But man, the torque, the low end torque from the hybrid, and then this turbocharged engine, this turbocharged 4-cylinder, cannot talk. It's over 100 degrees, give me some grace, but it by itself is really torquey, I've noticed. So just a good powertrain altogether. So yeah, this Land Cruiser with this package, it's nice. I like this knee pad, by the way. My legs are long enough that I kind of just rest my knee against it. Nice that I'm resting against a padded thing instead of plastic. But yeah, overall I think they did a good job with this. I think that, and I do think that this premium package might be the sweet spot for some people that want a little bit more, but I still stand by the $64,000 one. So let me know your thoughts, and as of me filming this video, this one is available if you happen to be looking for a Land Cruiser with the premium package.